welcome back to my channel. So you guys, that today we actually are doing my February of my makeup project pan. You guys, I am so excited that I am finally back, and I'm so happy, you guys. I've been having a lot of difficulties on my iPhone and the iMovie, and so I'm back. So also, if you guys are also new to my channel, definitely hit thumbs up. And also, guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I also am working on for this month is my blush. And you guys know the blush I am using, and that is the Too Faced Papa Dome Peach. Look at that. So you guys can see, this is literally how much I'm already working on right now as you speak. But also, guys, I am so excited to actually include this in my makeup empties, and you guys, I'm so excited to actually get all this makeup out of my collection once you guys see my makeup empties. And I will be like, I'll be showing you guys more makeup and more skincare. So you guys stay tuned for this month, actually next coming month, in March. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on as well is my powder. Alright guys, so the powder I already am working on, and that is the CoverGirl True Blend Materials Loose Material Powder, and this is the 405 Light. Alright guys, so let me show you guys the inside real quick. Look at that. So I have been in very slow progress of this one, but it is actually really exciting because I'll be actually using my other old ones I have. And of course I'll be buying, new powders like a little bit here and there, ones I actually don't have any. But this is really good, and I can't wait for you guys to see my next CoverGirl one. That'll be one I'll be using next. And then when I'm done with that one, then I'll be using the other powders, and you guys are gonna see a ton. So definitely stay tuned for this next update in March. Alright guys, so another thing I also been working on is my primer. Alright guys, so another one I actually am using, and that is the Laura Geller Sprinkle Skin 5-Day Primer. This is the original Ethereal Rose Glow. And by the way, you guys, this one is exactly not even empty yet, but it's definitely on its way. I definitely would love to order more of these, but I have other primers I need to work on first, especially the travel ones and the full-size ones. And I'll definitely try out some e.l.f. ones and other brands. But you guys are gonna see a ton of these, and there's just so many. And I'm really excited, you guys, and I'm so excited if you guys see more makeup and all that. So definitely stay tuned for this in March, you guys. I'm so ready for it. Alright guys, so another thing I also am actually finishing right now is my foundation. And also guys, the foundation I already am working on and also finishing, and I will put this in my empties, so definitely keep an eye on it. And that is my Tarte Shade Tape Mate Foundation. And this is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. I'm also using the shade Light Medium Neutral. Alright guys, so I'm definitely want to check on the inside of this one real quick. Oh my gosh. You guys, this one is definitely about to be done anytime. And I will actually use every last bit on this end, and I'll make sure I scrape it and get every bit of it. And of course, I will get this part and also the inside of the cap. And then when I'm completely done with this, then I'll put the thingy back in here, which I already have in my makeup bag, so that way I could just easily just put it on there. And I love these type of like stick foundations, which is why when I was at Dollar General, I got this new e.l.f. Holo Glow Filter Glow Booster Radiant Skin. This is the one I've seen a lot of people talk about on YouTube, and a lot of people say this is the best foundation ever. And it's only like 15 bucks, literally at Dollar General. So if I ever go back there again, I'll definitely get another one. But like I said, I will be also using of this Maybelline of the Dream State Liquid Foundation. So when this one gets done, I'll move to this one. And then I'll move to the e.l.f. one. So you guys are gonna see a lot of them. And of course, I'll be adding new foundations in my makeup drawer I have, and also in my makeup bag. But these are so good. And if I ever find this one online on Amazon, I will definitely order it. But right now, I just need to focus on other foundations. But definitely stay tuned for this in March, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing you guys will also see in my empties is my concealer. And that is the Elle Make-It, and that is the Thick and Flawless Multi-Use Effecting Concealer. Alright guys, so I'm gonna definitely check on this one real quick. Oh yeah, this one is still pretty full, but it's definitely not even empty yet. And if you guys also want me to do more of the other, like, you know, adding calendars and stuff, let me know and I can definitely do one. And I'm actually really happy, you guys. I'm getting back into my ASMR content because I have so much content, you guys, I want to do. So definitely stay tuned for that. And I love this concealer, and you guys will definitely see one of these in my empties. If my mom ever gets me in for empties, I'll make sure to include them. And if my sister ever goes through makeup, I'll make sure to include those. But definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in March. Alright guys, so another thing I'm also about to be done is my mascara. And you guys know this is my absolute favorite mascara ever. And that is the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Lash Lip Mascara in the shade Black. Alright guys, so I'm definitely going to check on the inside real quick. Oh yeah, so I literally have about 1 or 2 uses left of this mascara. And then I will finally put this and the thingy back in here, and I'll put this whole thing in my empties. And then I will be using this one over here, which is the Item Mascara. And I also have like another, like a mid-sized one, but you guys are not gonna see that until like, if I ever go traveling. But this one is so good, and I love drugstore, you know, mascaras and skincare. So you guys are gonna see a ton more of these. And also guys, I will do an update on my life and all that stuff. So if you guys want me in, if you guys want to know, let me know, and I can definitely do one. So definitely keep an eye on it, but also other ASMR, and stay tuned for this in March. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my actually brow product. And you guys know that is my $1 Billion Brows, and this is the shade called Taupe. Look at that, you guys. This is literally actually where I'm at since the last time you guys saw of how far I am, but look at that. Oh yeah, I am so excited. I can't wait to get every single bit of this one out, and once I do, I will definitely be using my other brow product, and I will make sure to use my makeup wipe and clean the inside of this and the cap of this part and the inside, and then I will also clean the rim on everything. I do that for every product, you guys, and also when it comes to setting sprays, I always just like rinse the inside and then I just pour it out and then I just like put it in the empties. But this one, you guys, I am so excited, like one day go back to Ipsy again, because there's so many products, you guys, like they're literally been coming out and it's so hard to keep up, but I'm really grateful I'm actually, you know, catching up. So definitely stay tuned for this in March, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my highlighter. And that is the same from Space IB. It's called a Realistic Highlighter from Space Case Cosmetics. Look at that. So you guys can see this is how much I've been working on right now as we speak. But I am so excited, you guys, to continue working on this, and stay tuned for this, you guys, in March. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my lip combo. Alright guys, so this is the one that a special person I know is actually her own beauty cosmetics, and this one is called FOP, and it's actually called Beauty. And this one, I think it's like either strawberry or cranberry, but it does actually probably smell like something kind of fruity. I don't know what it was, I forgot. But she did actually put like a little label on it, but it's so pretty and it smells so good, you guys. This one's so full, so definitely stay tuned for that in March. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my lipstick. And you guys know that is my CoverGirl, and this is the shade number 40. Alright guys, so let me show you guys how far I'm on this one real quick. So if you guys can see, this is literally how far I am at right now as we speak. And by the way, you guys, this one's exactly not even empty yet, but it's definitely on its way. And I always scrape every last bit of it, and I always let you guys know which ones are empty and which ones are about to be used. So I love these CoverGirl lipsticks, you guys. They're so good. There's so many, so many lipsticks I have not even tried yet, and I really want to try. But you guys know I need to get through all my old lipsticks first before I try out new ones. And you guys are going to see a ton. So I have a lot of new products. I have a lot of old stuff. So you're going to see a ton, and big palettes, small palettes, medium palettes. So I'm always going to be including a lot, you guys, so definitely stay tuned for this month. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on continually is my bronzer. And you guys know that is my Too Faced Milk Chocolate So Lonely Longwear May Bronzer. You guys, this is literally how much I'm working on right now as we speak. So this one is definitely on its way, if you guys can tell, and I'm very excited. I love this bronzer, and I really do hope they come back with the peach collection, and I really would love to come back, actually do a peach collection of their bronzers. That'd be so awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to see this in my empties. I'm so excited to finally get out of my collection, and then also try out some other bronzers I have, because I have so many that I need to get through. But definitely stay tuned for this in March, you guys. Alright guys, so another thing I also am working on is my sun spray. Alright guys, so the sun spray I'm actually working on, and that is the hashtag Get a Lola Beauty, and this is Do You Boo Selling Spray. I gotta say, you guys, I am so excited to actually finally put this in my empties, and I'm actually really excited to try out the Revolution one, and I have one more I need to also go through. And also, once I have my last setting spray, it's like literally done, and all my other primer sprays are done and everything, and I will be putting those in the empties as well. And I definitely want to order the Paisley by Pastra setting spray, because I have not used that spray in such a long time. So if you guys ever want me to go back of that, let me know, and I could definitely start doing more empties. But definitely stay tuned for this in March, you guys. Alright guys, so we have one more final product, and we made it to the end. Alright guys, so my last thing I actually am still working on, and that is my NARS palette. Look at that. So you guys also did not know, I've been still working on this entire row. This one right here is definitely a big process, and then when this one right here gets done, then I will move on to this one down right here. And then when this one gets done, then move down to here, and then this gets done, I'll move down to here, and then this one gets done, I'll move down to here, and then I will be on my last row. And then when I'm done with this entire row, I will be actually cleaning this entire palette up the inside, and also the front, and then also the back. So definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, for next month in March. Alright guys, so that is my entire of my February makeup project pan. But also, if you guys are also new to my channel, definitely hit a thumbs up. And also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell, so that way you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I'm so happy, you guys, I'm back on my regular schedule again. And thank you guys so much for your patience. It's been such a really rough journey. So stay tuned, you guys. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.